Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dever, and today we're going to be playing some Banished. For some reason, every time I come to this, disasters are always off. But all my villages I've ever played have disasters. So we're going to call this Failure. F-A-I-L-O. No, I don't even know how to spell failure. So this is going to be called Failure Town. Mind the grammar. I never said it was I grammared. It was your mistake for thinking I did. I'm really have nothing to talk about until this game loads. Lucky for you all, I can edit this. If I knew how to edit this. Creating iron just creating iron. You're creating iron for me. Thank you. Did that just say surprising goblins? Banishing people from the... So, I want to actually ask a quick question. What were these people banished from? Oh yeah, this is surprising goblins. Huh? What were these men and women banished from their towns for? Like, anybody actually know? Because that would be very helpful to know. Like, I can't find it anymore, and I've looked. Sorry about that. Okay, so we are here now. It is time. I know what we must do. We must not let them die. We don't ever have that open because that annoys me at some point. Okay then. Let's get us nice large amount of things. Let's build us some buildings, guys. And girls. People who watch me. Just, I don't know what you all are. I just things, entities of this planet. Probably of this planet. I don't know. There could be some third world alien watching me for all I know. I honestly don't know if there is or is not. But nonetheless, let us, actually, last time I recorded a video of Banished, I did not have a functioning microphone at the time when I thought I did. Which is gonna be semi-ironic because when this video goes up, my microphone is probably gonna cut out a bunch. Because I'm a moron. Gatherer's hut always produces the most food. Next to a moderate river, so we may make fishing huts and various other things, but let's just let the morons, that voice cracked though. Let's just let the morons, do what the morons do. And, that has produced me all of the little useless ores that is around the world. So let's just see, so we got, basically, what the failure town is going to basically, what I'm going to do with it is take over the world. These men and women were banished from their homes unknowingly. Like, I still want to know what they were banished from. They asked me, hey you, man with microphone and like nobody who watches, make us a town, make us stronger than our last empire. I just want to know what they were banished for. We have a stick. See, look, we have one stick. We have one. We have no sticks. We have 2 sticks. The sticks are multiplying. We have 8 sticks. We have 3 sticks. I'm just gonna keep counting my wood because there's just they're not doing anything important yet. Build, you morons. Build my creations so that you may live. Yes, if you can't tell, I've played this game quite a bit and know exactly how to deal with these imbeciles, if like that. That's like a kind way of putting what these men and women are. Is imbeciles. Like, I could speak truth, but it would hurt their feelings. Like I care about the feelings of my digitally animated morons. Okay, so you guys can finish building this, and we're only gonna have 2 people working on this. So we can have people working on this. Exactly. So we need the wood. It needs to be cut. These sticks need to be turned into smaller sticks, so that way these people can burn them. Then again, depending on the size of the sticks that they have, it really won't matter. Because, like, even if he chops them in half, they'll still be, like, too long or whatever. Unless, like, you just, like, you know, light an end of the fire, let it burn till it's about, like, just outside the fireplace, and then shove it back inside. Or just go outside with the thing, light the fire on one end and move your plate as the fire moves, you know, like. But both are doable. Don't know why they don't do either. Like, honestly. I want to increase the priority. We must get this building done. We have people. We can gather food. We're gonna do 4 gatherers, and we're gonna split the workforce of these guys. So the laborers became gatherers, which is good, which is what I usually do with them. Let's see. Gatherers, get me all the food you can. If that was a hunting cabin, I could have made some coats. Could have made some coats. Yes, I've played this game enough that I know how to make coats of various different varieties. Make me wood. You bash the sticks together with a rock. Make me burnable sticks. Yes. Okay, who is this? What is the child not doing? Helping. It's one of my few children I have within this town, and he shall work. Because we demand it to happen. Now let's build a school. Guys, I'm building the worst thing in the world. I'm building a school system. I know. You all hate me, don't you? Sadly, though, it needs to be done. Because now they can become educated morons. And educated morons work harder. Yeah, I always do this. Just overhunt, overfish, just over everything. Because in the end, later on, it just doesn't matter. Because everything just like, oh, I've killed all the deer in this region. About like 5 minutes later, about another herd comes over the hill and like, these men and women just slaughtered all of them. Why are more coming? How are more coming? Where are these things coming from? It's just like, interesting. I mean, I accept your presence here for food. But it's just like, okay, stop showing up, please. Berries, mushrooms, onion. We have onions. We have roots. How are they eating roots? I don't know. Because I don't know anything edible about the roots. So because of that, well, we have food. I'm not going to complain. We have food. That is... Apparently, bravo. They found something I didn't know you could do. You can eat roots. No one try that at home because I do not know if it is actually edible or not. And I'm just gonna click on anybody I can click on. Can I click on somebody? Click on somebody. Oh, this isn't like planet based. I don't think I can click on anyone to view what their. Hold on, I will get one. I'm gonna get one so I can see what their stuff is all about. Okay, so that's a citizen. It's 4. It's a female. Its job is a child. Clothing, fair. Tool, none. What are you playing, child? This is playing. What are you playing, and who are you playing with? And why does that scare me? That I don't have the answer to either of those questions. Can you guys like actually just bring all the stuff? I know I told you to deforest everything, but bring me all my stuff I need. I mean, deforestation is good in this game, anyways. So just bring me everything. Just bring me all my stuff I have, so my guy who can build. Surprisingly, I only have 1 male or female. Well, now I have 2. 1 person at the time who was designated as a builder. Shouldn't he or she have went and got? Actually, I think that's 2 females. Hold on, what are you? Who are you? No, you're a male. Okay, so that's good. I have morons. This is the way of the world. People who are banished become powerful. I still don't know what they're banished from. A teacher and a gatherer and a laborer. The 11-year-old is apparently a builder. That's scary. You are my builder. That is scary. He has no education. Why is he the builder? He has no education value. He's worthless to me. He has no education. He doesn't know that 2 + 2 = fish. What is wrong with them for assigning him to be my builder, or whatever the heck it is? Oh yeah, so I don't know why I'm gonna say this, but 2 + 2, for anybody who doesn't know why it equals fish, is because fish has 4 letters. And when I explained that to somebody, they were actually relatively shocked that that was why. It's like, yeah, I know, 2 + 2 = fish because of 4. And there were 4 letters, and the person was legitimately shocked that their whole life they had no idea that was why. That was a scary thought, to realize that there are people out there that don't know why it equals that. It's just, oh, I hit pause. It's just because it is 4. If anyone cannot tell, I'm just basically rambling on because I have nothing to talk about until these morons start doing anything stupid, or like I expand rapidly, because we don't have any expansion we can do right now because most everyone is children. I want to point this out. I usually play this in medium difficulty, so you know. Yay! I'm gonna be sad if this whole time I was doing so. I would actually just upload the audio with a picture. Just this whole time I'm playing Banished, thinking it's recording, and it's not. That would anger me. Okay, let's see. So we need some more. We can build a hunting cabin. I made that one too small. Or did I? Did I? I might have. No, I did not. Yes, I made it perfect. Oh, I thought a mistake. I do that to get rid of those because it's kind of like it's fast. Yes, educate the student. Educate the moron. How much want to bet the teacher is now a child? Hold on, wait. Let's see this. Where's my teacher at? Where's it at? Where's my teacher at? Okay, let's go to the teacher. How old's the teacher? Okay, so the teacher is 23 and has an iron tool. Anybody who can get a joke out of that knows that that is a paddle that she has as her tool. That's she, right? Yes, that's a she. Okay. It's like, yeah, the teacher apparently has an iron paddle. Can I just give it to you, please? Thank you. Yeah. Why does the teacher have an iron tool? Let's get one hunter. Let's get this because I always like to keep 2 in reserve. So let's do an extra one. So you know, just like I said, there are things in this game that are just like, wow, that happened to you or something like that. It's just unbelievable, man. A forester, a miner would be nice. Stonecutter would be nicer. Unfortunately, you can't get steel tools without either sorry if I'm sounding like I'm getting really quiet and then getting louder. It's because I'm leaning back in my chair and then I'm leaning back forward. So with a lot of you guys probably already know this, but a miner or what are they called? The traders? Where are they? The trader ship right here, trading post. Actually, only one in coal. And I would prefer a miner over it, despite the fact that it ruins your game in the long run. Mainly for the factor that it doesn't much matter because, like, you're going to run into the problem where, you're producing a lot of children, but you need your farmlands, which is kind of like, let me just, like, point this out, like, quick, so you see all this. Like, this is all going to become mainland island. I'm not expanding off this island for location reasons. When I expand off this island, it's going to go like this way for the resources and farming land later on. Similar with this one is what it's going to do. It's going to come like, I need this right here for farming. Well, technically this one's making farming. I could literally rip that whole island apart just for its stone and stuff. That's actually what I might do with this one. Actually, no, this one here would be good for like a little fishing section, like fishermen, housings, little bridge. Like that would actually work, because traditionally in whale fishing, this would be the god spot, because you know it's where the two waters meet, and there's most likely a lot of fish running through this little cavern right there. Only got 2 coats left. We have food. We have food, but none there, which is interesting because inventory. You have a lot of venison. You have a lot of roots, which I'm still questioning how they're eating roots. You have a lot of venison. What do you have? You have a lot of nothing. I mean, you have some mushrooms, but no, I didn't mean to hit that button. I wanted to hit this button. Let's just let's produce me some more resources, like just and remember, kids, deforestation is a good way to pass the time. It's just foresting all the trees, just all the stone, all the everything. It's just, you are all useless to me right now. I just need your resource value. It's just, yay! Only because, like, later on, wood becomes very, very valuable to trade. Like, the broken sticks that are firewood, they're very, very valuable. Too valuable, if you ask me. Like, I'll often have 300 in reserve for these guys, but later on, you're going to want to have, like, maybe 600, but you're going to end up with, like, 4 or 5 woodcutters. Because this guy here, he will last you up until a population of around 15, maybe 16. Then you might, for the winter alone, have to get another one. Or, in all technicality, you can just do a smart thing and over the summer, mass stockpile that stuff. Like, because, you know, there's just... looks like we actually got food there for a second, which was nice. Let's see, what can we build here? Let's get a tailor. Why not? Let's get a nice little tailor. Now, y'all might be thinking, you don't have anything to use with the tailor, and you could use iron tools more. Well, technically, I have leather. I mean, not a lot of leather, but I have leather. So that's something I can build. And besides, the blacksmith, he going right here. Well, he or she going right here. That's where the blacksmith going. But as it sits right now, we want you to be built first. So let's just creature party, because we don't really have any what's it called? We don't have any my brain is dying. We don't have any brain function. I was trying to think of the word. We don't have any clothing left, like we have clothing, but it's not coats and stuff like. Actually, that always made no sense to me. Like, you were born in these clothing, you grow in these clothing, and you die in these clothing. But you can have jackets and accessories later on. It's like, so what is the point of clothing then? Does clothing have a purpose? And if so, what is clothing's purpose? You know, like, oh, cool, we got 4 people in the school now. I don't know how long ago that happened. There's probably going to be a joke about it during the editing of this video. But nonetheless, like, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, goodness gracious, this is so stupid. Like, could this just not have been so easily fixed? Just think about it. Like whoever the heck is already creating the clothing is doing a good job at it. Like, obviously they're doing a good job at it because, like, everyone has clothing. But you need a tailor to specifically make jackets. Like, there's just some continuity problem. How were 2 trees chopped down? Who is not doing their job? Or who is doing their job very effectively? That's the real question. I mean, whoever the heck I wish it would have the same button right here to go to laborer. So by the way, the people do change every once in a while. You still have your iron tool. Anybody who hasn't realized this yet, yeah, I could get a cleric, and he can also have an iron or steel tool. Like, that's confusing. How are you guys not, like, how do you guys have, like, no food? We've got all the people out hunting. Like, I would dare to say we have too many hunters and huntresses, as well as gatherers. Or are you all hungry? I mean, I guess so long as the houses are empty. I mean, what you could have and should have done is went and asked your neighbor for some venison, because your neighbor's got all the frickin' food. Like, I'm noticing that, like, oh, we're so hungry, but our neighbor has got all the food on the planet. Wait, why are we not asking our neighbor for a meal? Like, this just, like, makes no sense to me, honestly. We have more kids than we have adults right now. That is more interesting. Who died? The gatherer died of starvation. That is impressive. And scary. Come on, build my building. Anybody who noticed my just, like, lack of caring is because, like... Hunter, there we go. Who died this time? A child died of starvation? Oh no, not the children. Not the children. They don't do anything with those mouths that are taking up my food. Oh, there are 2 more people who died. There was a hunter who died, and a child, hunter, a gatherer. I like how all the people whose jobs are breadwinners, all they do is go out and find, collect, kill, and every other sort of obtaining food. Yet you will notice who died. Not the laborer, not the not the hunter, not the woodcutter, not the teacher. Another gatherer. Another gatherer. Or wait, maybe I was just reading both of those like an idiot. Like, anybody who realizes that sees the irony that the men and women whose jobs it is to not only find but bring back food are dying. Like, it's survival of, like, the survival of the fittest, man. Like, I'm eating this food. Like, I don't care what's going on. Yeah, once we settle out our food situation, I think we'll call it a video. So we lost a laborer who became a child, and a hunter. All them children be dying for the reason of, well, they are children. Do I need another reason? I mean, just think about it for a second. The children are taking up all my foods. We don't need them. Like, the children, they're eating my food. And we don't want them to eat my food. So we require them to not eat our food. Yes, we require them to not eat our food. Until they can, provide for us, be useful. Well, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.